going to be a video journal 14 while I am driving because aura farming and my sprained wrist isn't even that useful for driving as it is. I use it, but I could drive one-handed. How would I reduce concussions within a sport? I also, won't get home on time if not. But I also think that the best way to reduce concussions within a sport, specifically combat sports, since it's whatever sport I would like, is not different equipment, but more cushioned equipment. So, like, the typical thing you spar with is 16-ounce gloves, and then when you're prepping for a fight, you cut down 12, 10-ounce gloves, maybe even 8 if you're really getting crazy, but usually like 12, 10. And then you fight, it's less, it's like 4 ounces, 6 ounces. 6 to 8 is usually the sweet spot for an actual fight, assuming you have wraps and stuff for an MMA fight. Obviously, there's not much you can do to prevent brain damage when the goal is to hit the other person in such a manner that knocks them out, causing the most damage possible to rattle their brain, especially with such small gloves. But when you're training with 16-ounce gloves, there are a few things training-wise that can help. So first of all, um, head injuries overall, people need to have less of an ego. This is more of a culture thing than something that you can really change, but you can definitely change gym by gym. It'll be harder to have it spread across just because people are more stuck in their older ways of thinking. So I would say, like let's say two guys are sparring in kickboxing. What happens a lot, a tale as old as time, is the professor's watching them kickbox, the guy, bigger guy, smaller guy, the bigger guy's hitting the smaller guy, and then the smaller guy gets, a little bit fed up, getting pieced up, whether it's from him being better, whether it's from him just landing one shot that was clean that hit harder, whether it is from the bigger guy hitting him harder, he ramps it up. Now the bigger guy, whether it's because the coach is watching, whether it's because he feels like he's being disrespected from all the different lists of things that could be relating to ego, now also ramps it up, and this just happens time over time, round over round, and then eventually, if it's a gym-wide thing, which doesn't ever happen really in my gym, but I've seen it happen, at the end of the rounds, like later in the rounds, people should be more tired, more technical, they're just slugging it out, and it's like you're just trading blows, you're not even thinking about anything, you're not gaining anything, you are literally taking unnecessary damage. For what? Just to be like, alright, yeah, we had a war today. Like, that's not cool, you know what I mean? It's cool to have a war of technical skill, and maybe you're trading blows every once in a while. But, like, ideally, him there, a little clean here, like, things like that. That is optimal. So I think more of a culture thing than a equipment change or, like, a rule change. But I think that some rules you could definitely implement would be, like, Kyokushin, they have it really, really good. They let you punch to the body as hard as you want, but then to the face, you have to not throw what are known as KO strikes. So, like, you can throw punches. A lot of them don't even let you punch the head, but a lot of them you can throw punches, throw kicks to the body as hard as you want, throw kicks to the leg as hard as you want. This is great. This does not have brain damage. This is good for skill development. This is good for dexterity, for being able to throw a lot of kicks and a lot of volume. Great for all these aspects. And then it's good for head because you're not taking as much brain damage. You're gaining all these skills. Some of them will still let you have head punches, but they can't be KO shots. You can't throw them that hard. You can't throw. Oh, there's Cup. You can't. What's it called? You can't throw a Superman punch with torque. No spinning back fists because that's too much torque. You can't throw a elbow or like spinning elbow or like knee to the face because two villains. Oh, there's two cops. All that, but you can throw punches as long as they're not like knockoutable. So yeah, I think that implementing rule changes such as this could be pretty interesting, pretty useful.